That are for accept the report, please raise high your voting cards. The report has been accepted. Congratulations. Next motion. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's good. Lo haré yo. Porque se le- Mm, ¿es en serio? Okay. Next motion is motion 36. This 68 IPSF General Assembly accepts and adopts the reports of the Affiliations Coordinator, Clinical Skill Events Coordinator, Compounding Event Coordinator, Corporate Relations Coordinator, Editorial and Translation Coordinator, Humanitarian Coordinator, Individual Membership Coordinator, Industrial Skill Event Coordinator, Internship Coordinator, Interprofessional Coordinator, IT Coordinator, Public Activities Coordinator, Social Media Coordinator, and Training Coordinator for the 2021-2022 mandate. We have a we have a motivation from the IPSF Exco, please.
Okay, I don't. Thank you, Danny. I don't have much to say about this, but these are the reports of the IPSF team members who have been submitted early and on time. You can find them in your GA folder. I hope everyone has read it. Unfortunately, most of our coordinators are not present here, so you can still open the floor for discussions if you want to discuss it among yourselves. And it will be minuted, so if you have any feedback for these coordinators, it will be present in the minutes. But otherwise, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishan. The floor is open for discussion. Seeing no new comments, Point of information by IPF Portugal. Order. Yeah, please.
Denise, APF Portugal, we would like to ask, aren't we going to approve the Media and Publications report?
Point of order by IPSF Exco.
A point of information. We have received earlier. We have received notification from the chairperson of Media Publications that she's not available to present her report because of work. So she will be available after 5 p.m. GMT plus 2. So to honor that, we'll be having her report later on. But it's still in the motion list. Don't worry. Thank you.
Any new comment on the current motion? I close the floor for discussion. We are going to move to the voting procedure. I would like to ask those who are against this motion, please raise your voting cards. Those who are for, please raise your voting cards. Okay, the motion is carried unanimously. And thank you so much on behalf of all the coordinators from IPSF. Can I have next motion, please? Motion 38, this the 68 IPSF General Assembly accepts and adopts the reports of the Pen and Future Editor and the Public Health Advocacy Coordinator for the 2021-2022 mandate. Do we have motivation by IPSF Exco, please?
Thank you, Daniel. So if the GA remembers, there was a motion to accept these reports into the GA folder because these reports are submitted late. I hope everyone has had the time to go through the two reports. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
So, thank you so much, Kishen. The floor is open for discussion. Test. I close the floor for discussion. Let's move to voting procedure. I would like to ask those who are against this motion. 2 against. Abstaining. Those member organizations that are for this motion. The motion is carried. Thank you so much. Can I have next motion, please? Okay. Motion 39, TSD 68 IPSF General Assembly accepts and adopts the reports of the Branding Coordinator, Development Fund Coordinator, Event Manager, Pharmacy Practice Initiative Coordinator, and the Visuals and Creativity Coordinator for the 2021-2022 mandate. Do we have motivation by IPSF Exco? Please, Kishan.
Thank you, Daniel. So this motion is for reports that have not been received by the IPSF Secretary General. They are not in the folder. We have not received any notice from the respective coordinators as well. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishan. The floor is open for discussion. I close the floor for discussion and move to voting procedure. I would like to ask those member organizations that are for this motion. Those abstaining. Okay. This motion. Yeah. Those member organizations that are against this motion. Against? We, we are going, so, thank you. We are going to make it again because we missed some votes. I would like to ask those who are for this motion, those abstaining. We have two abstentions. Those who are for, please raise high your voting cards. Against? Okay. Those who are against? Okay, thank you so much. Motion did not pass. Next motion, please. Motion 40. This the 68 IPSF General Assembly accepts and adopts the report of the Permanent Officer and the Advisory Board for the 2021-2022 mandate. Test. We have motivation from IPSF Exco. Please, Natalia.
Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Okay, hi everyone. For this Monday, I have been appointed the permanent officer of IPSF Exco. You probably saw my report. I've made few trips to Den Haag. I saw what is going to be done, I think, next Monday, because that's a lot of work. And I really hope that the next permanent officer will be able to do a handover with me, because there is quite a lot of documents to take care of. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Natalia.
For the advisory board?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
please.
going to be short. So the report has been uploaded. The report has been uploaded. Sorry, I hit the mic. The report has been uploaded into the folder from the advisory board. The advisory board has been in constant communication with the IPSF Secretariat, which consists of the President, President-elect, Secretary General, and me, the Treasurer. And they have been very helpful throughout the mandate. You can view it in their report, what they have done and what they have suggested. So thank you.
Thank you, Kishen. Now the floor is open for discussion. I close the floor for discussion and move to voting procedure. I would like to ask those member organizations that are for this report. Thank you so much. Those who are against? Technical? Do we have a technical? Yeah, technical by APF?
Denise, APF Portugal. Can you please just put the text bigger? Thank you.
Those who are against? Abstentions? Motion carried unanimously. Motion 41, this the 68 IPSF General Assembly postpones the presentation of the report of the Auditing Committee 2021-2022 to the online session of the General Assembly that will be organized no later than the 10th of September 2022. This motion shall not be reviewed once achieved. Do we have motivation? Thank you, Kishan, please.
All right, everyone. Hi. So the auditing committee report is not complete because there were issues that I was facing with in this mandate with trying to collect all the documents regarding the transactions and finances to be presented to the auditing committee. And because of that, the report has not been, it's not finalized yet. As a result of that, as per the official documents, my financial report cannot be presented and accepted as well. I do realize that this is a delay because we are supposed to have it at the GA, but I want to make sure that the report is as foolproof and is with the correct information and everything, and to be presented properly to the GA. So we are going to be having a session on the. We are going to organize an online GA on the 10th of September, and we will be presenting this report by then. And I'll make sure that this report is completed as much as possible before by that date. You have my word. So just for an FYI, this motion will also be presented for the budget as well as the financial report. So all these three documents will be presented during the 10th of September. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kishan. We have a clarification by BPSA?
Daniel, BPSA UK. So can I just clarify that the online GA session has been set as 10th of September? Thank you.
Thank you, BPSA. Kishan?
Yes, we have decided that we will be having one on the 10th of September. We have decided that we'll be having one on the 10th of September to conclude all GA matters.
Thank you, Kishan. The floor is open for discussion.
Can I just also add that in case that we have the elections for positions that have not been elected, as well as those that have not had any nominees, we will also need to have this. We will release the second call immediately after this sessions of the GA, and we will be presenting those elections during the online session of the GA.
Thank you so much. Seeing no new comments, I will proceed for voting procedure. Those who are for this motion, thank you. Those who are against, abstentions. Okay, motions carry unanimously. Motion 43. This, the 68th IPSF General Assembly postpones the presentation of the report of the Financial Report 2021-2022 to the online session of the General Assembly that will be organized no later than the 10th of September 2022. This motion shall not be reviewed once achieved. Kishan, can we have the motivation, please?
Thank you, Daniel. As I mentioned just now, if the auditing committee report is not accepted, then the financial report cannot be accepted as well. That's the technical, that is the technicalities of the official document. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Kishan. The floor is open for discussion. I close the floor for discussion, seeing no new comments, and proceed to voting. Those who are for this motion, thank you. Those who are against, none, abstentions. Motion carried unanimously. Motion 45. This, the 68th IPSF General Assembly sets the annual basic membership fee at 27 euros. Do we have motivation?
It's 27 euros. I don't have much to say about this. This fee has been consistent for the past few years. So it has to be set every year at the GA, so we are setting it at 27 euros again. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishan. The floor is open for discussion. I close the floor for discussion. Now, those who are for this motion, Thank you. Those who are against? Abstentions? Carried unanimously. Motion 46, this the 68th IPSF General Assembly postpones the presentation of the IPSF revised budget 2022 and the IPSF budget 2023 to the online session of the General Assembly that will be organized no later than 10th of September 2022. This motion shall not be reviewed once achieved. Do we have motivation?
Yes. Well, part of the role of the auditing committee is to make sure that everything is intact. Like the report is correct, all the transaction and amounts are correct. So if there are any changes, it will reflect in the budget as well. That is why I'm postponing this motion as well. But I can confidently tell the General Assembly that IPSF's finances have been very healthy this year. We have emerged from, we are slowly emerging from the pandemic, and we are. I would say that we are still in the clear. There's no danger to our finances, and we are seeing an increase of income as well as more activities being held that will also increase our expenses. But for now, everything is to be clear. More information I'll definitely present to you during the online session. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishan. Floor is open for discussion. Seeing no new comments, let's move to voting procedure. Those who are for this motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you. Those who are against, abstaining, motion carried unanimously. Next. Motion 48, this the 68th IPSF General Assembly accepts and adopts the financial report of the chairperson of the reception committee of the 66th IPSF World Congress 2021. Do we have the motivation?
Motivation. So hi everyone. The World Congress Reception Committee is mandated to produce a final financial report after the organization of the World Congress. So this is for the World Congress that was organized by KNAP's Republic of Korea. Yeah. So the report has been uploaded into the folder by the previous chair. It was submitted by the previous chairperson. It's available in the folder. I hope everyone had a chance to read. Unfortunately, we do not have a chairperson here to answer any questions, but any questions or suggestions will be put into the minutes as usual and definitely will be sent to the reception committee. And on behalf of the IPSF Executive Committee, we would like to thank KNAP's Republic of Korea for organizing the World Congress last year virtually. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishan. The floor is open for discussion. Seeing no new comments, I close the floor for discussion and move to voting procedure. Those who are for this motion, please raise your voting cards. Thank you. Those who are against this motion? Those abstaining? Motion carried unanimously. Do we have a technical?
Valeria, IFFL Portugal, can you please increase the size of the letters a little more? I can see back here. Thank you.
Oh, yes, of course. Is it good? Okay, thank you. Motion 15. DSD 68 IPSF General Assembly accepts and adopts the financial report of the chairperson of the reception committee of the 67 IPSF World Congress 2022. Do we have Omar here?
So we have the executive committee has received notification from the reception committee that their financial report has been delayed because they are still finalizing some transactions and some figures. So no report has been accepted yet. I mean, no report has been received yet. That's why there's nothing in the folder. Yep, that's all from me. Thank you.
Yes, okay, it's Omar, chairperson of the World Congress. Till now, we have still in processing the transactions, and we still paying more money and the cutting cost for the World Congress. So I wish to ask the General Assembly if any member organizations to propose a motion to retable it or reschedule the financial plan, the financial report for the World Congress to the last sessions. It will be more helpful and full details for the World Congress will be presented in the financial report.
We have a procedural by IPSF Algeria.
So, Qaratas for Algeria, we propose to table the financial report of the 67th IPSF World Congress to the last session, if possible, so that it can be ready. Thank you.
Seconded by Alpha Austria. Point of information by Kane. Clarification by KNPSB.
Franca KMPSV, is it also possible to postpone it till the 10th of September, or is that not possible? This is a question to EXCO. Thank you.
IPSF EXCO.
Thank you, KNPSV, for your question. Now, we have the financial reports, the 3 motions, as well as the elections. We definitely will have missing elections, because some positions have not been nominated yet. We didn't receive any nominations, so it might extend that session and it might be a full day. So the only concern is that it's going to drag that session as long as possible, or we might have to have a second day. My advice would be to have it on the last day, which is 2 days from now. And I think the RC can give their word that they can finish the financial report by then. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, the procedural motion is to postpone the report until the online session on September 10th, raised by